Hello, let's do the New York Times Hard Sudoku for August 5th, 2025. There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself, and I'm going to get started right now. All right, I got 3 5 in this box. This 5 and this 5 look into this box, putting a 5 in one of these two. That's going to point down along with this 5. This 5 looks in, putting a 5 in one of these two. Otherwise, I don't see anything to do with 3 or 5. I guess we have a bunch of 5s looking in here. Yeah, and that lets us place the 5 in this box. Now these 5s look in this box, placing it here. There was more to do with 5s. All right, now I think we are done with this box. Oh, so the other thing we want to do with this box, because we have these two givens sharing a column here, we want to look at this row. We only care about givens that, or digits that we aren't already placed in the box. So in case 4, 6, and 7 in this case. So 4, 6, and 7 can't go here. So we want to look at these two columns and look for 4, 6s, or 7s. So we find the 7. So just a little scanning technique for you. So with these two 7s looking into this box, crossing this 3, 5, we do find that 7's in one of these two cells. And that's even ignoring the fact that there's a 7 right there. So anyway, the 7 is placed, but even if it hadn't been, it would have been in one of these two pointing down, this removing 7 from these, sorry, 7 there. So, all right, would have seen that from a normal scan once I got to this box, but anyway, that can be very powerful. Let's see. So this is a filled box row. So what we want to do is we want to look at these two rows and see, okay, do we have any digits that aren't already placed in the box? So 7 and 5 already are, but 1 and 3 aren't. So starting with the 1, just to go in numerical order, there's a 1 in one of these two cells. And that's going to point in here with this one, putting a 1 up here somewhere. And we also have the 3 looking in, putting a 3, actually placing the 3. And now these 3s look in, this 3 looks up, placing this 3. Let's keep going on 3s. There's a 3 in the corner already. All right, these 3 digits, we have a 1, 8, 9. It's limited, but it's not resolved. That's not 1, that's not 9. So the 9's in one of these two cells. That's going to point down with this 9, putting a 9 over here. This is all just to remind us that this cell's not 9 and that it's limited in the box. All right. What else can we do here? There are 4 digits in this box. Let's actually look at the verticals first. We got 1, 3, 5, 4, 7. So we have 2 7s. This 7 helps, putting a 7 in one of these two. All right, let's do this box. We are down to, and the reason I'm looking at it is we're down to 4 digits. And those 4 digits are the 2, 6, 8, 9. So anything that sees at least one of those digits is worth marking up. So the 2 looks in, putting a 2 in one of these two. So these are 6, 8, 9. And so now I can see that we have a 6, 8, 9 triple here. Basically, what's the 4th digit we haven't found yet? It is the 4. So these can't be 4, this can't be 4, so the 4 ends up there. Oh, I didn't do a horizontal scan of these, did I? 2, 4, 6, 7. I think I just missed that the 4 had that. All right, we'll follow up on that in a second. 2, 6, 8, 9. So this isn't a 6, so this is 2, 8, 9. I think this can be any of them. Okay, we placed this 4. What can we do with that? That does put a 4 in one of these two cells, which is pointing in here with this 4. This 4 looks down, not that it helps. Puts a 4 in one of these two. Okay. What else do I have going on here? This box, this row got filled. So again, we want to look at digits that aren't 3, 4, 5, 7. So just the 6. That does put a 6 in one of these two. Okay. And that means 6 is down here, and this isn't 6. This is 2, 8, 9. All right, because the 6 is pointing in. You can also just see that from this row that the 6 ends up over here because it's not there. All right. This row is down to 1, 2, 8, 9. This can't be 8, 9, so this is only 1, 2. This can't be 2, so it's 1, 8, 9. All right, I think I've exhausted what I can do in this top band. Let's move on. So 2, 7, 9. So we do have 2 9s. 9's in one of those 3. Can I do anything against this column? Yes. So 2 and 9 still need to get placed in this column somewhere. They're not here because of these two. And these are just filled with non-2 9s. So in this column, we do need 2 and 9. These are the only places they can go. So this is where 2 and 9 go. meaning we can't put anything else there. So we've eliminated this 1 and this 4 at the very least. That does place 4 in this box. These 4s look in. Oh, this is just going to be a triple. So let's just do this triple now. We need a 1, we need a 4, and we need an 8. That's not 8. And this triple is going to be the 3, 5, 6. That's here. So let's just write that out. 3, 5, 6. All right. Is there anything else I can do with this? So this isn't 1. This wasn't 4. We placed the 4. 2 9s. All right. I think we are good to move on to this box here, the 8 and the 9. I'm not seeing anything to do for the 8 and the 9. How about this 5? Nope. This cell, it looks promising, but it's really just the 3, 7, 9 that it's not. So it's not 3, 5, 7, 9. It's not 2. That's it. 2, 3, 5, 7, 9. Yeah, it's 5 digits. So it's down to 4 digits. How about this box? We got 4, 6, 7, 8. So 4, 6, 7, 8. We have these 7s. Putting a 7 in one of these two. How about this 3, 4? Okay, we have 3, 4 and 3, 4 here. Looking into this box, this isn't it. So the 3 and 4 have to go in these two cells. This is a hidden pair. So the rest of this column is going to be 1, 5, 6, 8. This can't be 6, 8. So this is 1, 5. This can't be 5. So this is 1, 6, 8. So the 5 in this column is in one of these two. The 5 in this box is here, or column if you prefer. What else can I do? So I got this 3, 4. So what did that remove? It removed the 1, 5, 6, 8. So it removed 1, 5, 6 because they couldn't be 8. So is there anything about 1, 5, 6? Yeah, so the 6 looks down now. These aren't 6 anymore. What's a 6 in one of these two cells? Just going to point down along with this 6. The 6 looks in, putting a 6 in one of these two cells. That sounds important. What about over here? 3, 4, 5. You got the 5. Okay, I think that's what we get from this box. Is this limited? Yeah, this is limited. So it's 1 or 2. Can't be 3, 4, 5, 6. Could be 7. Can't be 8, 9. When I say limited, I mean 3 or fewer options. I don't think there's... Okay, so I was looking at this box. How about this box? 3, 7, 5. 3, 5, 7. I think it's taken care of. Okay. Is there any low-hanging fruit I might have missed? I'm going to look carefully. I'm going to look at every row. I'm looking for 4 or fewer open cells. I'm going to look at every column. And I usually catch boxes, but I'll also look at each box just to make sure. And when I look at the boxes, I'm going to pay attention to the corner marks as well. There's a couple things you want to pay attention to with corner marks. One is that you've respected them. Like if I have corner marks like this, I want to make sure I don't have any ones here and I don't have any ones here marked. The 6 is the same way. And you can just do a quick glance just to make sure. The other thing to look for is a cell like this one. Oh, this one's not great. Where it's not corner marked at all. That can be a sign of a restricted cell. So we get the 5s and 6s. Okay. 3, 9, 7. 5, 6, 4. Okay, I'm not seeing anything to do there. So what is the next step? Maybe I think I might have to just look at rows, columns, boxes with 5 open cells. I'm going to start here because we found this 3, 4 pair. So maybe there's more to this box. We need 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. So this can't be 6, 7. So this is 1, 2, 5. This can't be 5, 7. So this is 1, 2, 6. These can't be 2. So 157167. 1, 2, 5, 7. Yeah. Basically, the question is where's 8, 9? But there's 3 places for 8, 9. Huh. This is still 1568. Looks like it. All right, where else might be helpful to mark? Maybe this row. We need a 1, 2, 4, 5, 9. This can't be 2, 4. So this is 1, 5, 9. I'm looking for any cell that sees 2 of those digits. 1, 2, 4, 5, 9. This can't be 4, 5. This is 1, 2, 9. These both can't be 5. This sees a 1. So 2, 4, 9. I think it's be 1, 2, 4, 9. All right, not that. How about this column? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Can't be 3, 5, 6. This is actually only a 1, 2. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, we have a 1, 2 pair in this column because this can't be 3, 5, 6, and this cell can't be 3, 5, 6. So that 1, 2 pair in the column does mean that this is down to 3, 5, 6, but it can't be 3, 5. So actually, I guess I should have seen, okay, not should have, but I could have seen a hidden 3, 5 pair in this column because 3, 5 can't be here and 3, 5 can't be here. So these are where the 3, 5 are. I'm going to do this in the opposite way that I saw this, which, there's always going to be 2 sides of the same coin. You can see this in 2 different ways, and that's not a coincidence. That's built into the logic of Sudoku. Is that we have this 1, 2 naked pair here, eliminating 1 and 2 from the rest of the column. So this is down to, this is a naked 6 now. It can only be 6. And then this is down to a 3, 5, and that makes this a 6 as well. So you can do it one way or the other. It would work out the same way. This is now 2, 8, 9. It's not a 2, so it's only 8, 9. So 2 is in one of these 2 cells in this box. This 2 looking up does that. And so this can't be a 2 anymore, making this a 2. All right. There's also a 2 for the row. 6, 8, 9, 8, 9, 1, 8, 9. What else did I get? I got this 6. The 1, 2 pair, I got the 6. Is there more to do with 6? I don't think so. Got the 3, 5 pair here. Does that match up with anything nice? No. Okay. So we got this 2, so that's not a 2 anymore. Can I do anything with 2? That's interesting. Well, it did reduce this column to 5 digits. Is there anything better than that? Not that I see on initial glance. So we've got 1, 2, 3. We need 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. This can't be 6, 8, 9. So this is 4, 7 only. This can't be 4 or 7. So this is 6, 8, 9. This is 7, this is 9, but it's not good enough. Anything else? Can I do anything with these? Somehow missed penciling this one. Maybe I didn't quite get there. All right. This column is down to 1, 5. Wait, hold on, I missed something. 1, 3, 5, 8, 9. So where's the 3 in this column? Actually, only here. This 3 C's here. This 3. So I missed these 3s. I should have had that. Should have had this 3 placed a while ago. All right, so that's a 3 and that's a 5. So I know that this is going to end up a 1 because of a naked 1, but I'm more interested in the fact that 5 in this box is now only here based on our corner marks. And that makes 6 in this box only here. Now I can come back and do the naked 1. The 1 looks up, giving us the 8, the 9 and the 1, giving us 9, 2, 1, and 8. We get the 2 and the 9. Okay, this digit is a 1. We can clean up stuff, but let's get the digits first. That's a 9. Any other digits to get? I don't know. Okay, so these aren't 1. So this is a 2, 5, 7 triple. So that leaves just a 1 digit down here, the 8. And then that means these can't be 2 or 7. This is a 1, 6 pair. And this is also a triple, but the 7 can only go here. That makes that, that's also only a 6. All right, we're cleaned up. I think we finished this puzzle. Just need to plonk the rest of the digits. This is 4, that's 9. That's our 9. I need an 8 there. That's 6 and 8. Down here, we need the 1 and the 2. Actually, not resolved yet. All right. So it's all about this box. So when you have everything marked except one box, it's often just helpful to think about what does the box still need. So it still needs a 1. So you want to think about where 1 can go. So that's any of these cells. It needs a 2. What 2s are looking at? Okay, these 2s look in. So 2's in one of these 2. It needs a 3, which we have corner marked. It needs a 4, which can be in any of these 3. It has a 5. It needs a 6. It can be in these 2. It needs a 7, and it needs an 8. Okay, 8's in one of these 2. So I do believe this is a 4-8 hidden pair, because we got the 8's looking in. Oh no, it's not 4-8. Never mind. But this is a 4-7-8 triple. I don't think that helps. 6 is one of these 2. I clearly missed something, like pair maybe, triple. Where is it? Okay, I gotta look more carefully. What am I missing? Six is one of these 2. Gotta be something in this row. Yeah, we have a 1-6 pair in this row. Okay. So that can't be 1. That's a 3. Giving us 5 and 3, giving us 7, 4, 2, 3. There we go. It's collapsing. 5. That's 8. That's 4. That's 7. That's a 1, 4, 1, and 8. We get the 6 and 1, 6 and 2. That's 2 and 1. And we're done. All right. I was actually surprised we still needed something like a pair. I thought it was just going to resolve itself by penciling. But yeah, a fun little ending there. Cool. Well, let me know how you did. If you enjoyed this, why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.